I would like everyone to just take a moment and wiggle their toes. Go ahead. No one's judging. Feels a little weird, huh? Well, that exact discomfort perfectly explains our relationship with our feet. We depend on them constantly, yet the second any attention is drawn to them, we bow our heads, lower our voices, and cover up. We worry about embarrassing fungus, pesky hangnails, chapped heels, when in reality, someone out there would pay great money to see those toes dunked in spaghetti. And don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. The bottom line, fellow peers and judges, is that our feet are highly underrated. As a society, we like to pretend that they are unfortunate looking, grotesque, and even shameful when they are quite literally our foundation, are secretly adored, and are our most undervalued moneymaker. So, my fellow feet freaks, take a step in the right direction and allow me to convince you why our feet truly are our best feature. To start off, our feet provide the most basic and essential foundation for our bodies and arguably for our emotions. Consider the last time your dad stubbed his toe. Or let's do even better than that. Consider the last time my dad stubbed his toe. For a man who doesn't regularly express a wide range of feelings, he sure explores the vast spectrum of emotions the second his big toe makes contact with the corner of his wooden coffee table. French curse words, vigorous one-footed hopping, and enraged wall punching complete this disturbing image. All to say is that when his feet aren't right, neither is he, and I am certain that he is not alone. There is a scientific explanation for this dramatic reaction, folks. Our feet are packed with thousands of nerve endings, around 200,000 per foot, that detect touch, pressure, temperature, and pain. No wonder my dad acts like a lunatic the second he injures one of his piggies. Feet are also crucial for balance and helping navigate environments, which means that without them, we are lost. So, the next time your walking companion complains about a blister, show him a little compassion and reflect on the importance of a strong foundation. Without it, a building crumbles, and we do too. Secondly, despite their negative reputation, we secretly love our feet. Sure, we all have that one friend who claims that feet repulse her and that the thought of touching them makes her nauseous. But for every one of those, we can find 5 people who would drop their entire paycheck on receiving a foot rub or on giving one. And can you blame them? Remember what I told you about those nerve endings, which may explain why the pedicure industry has grown from $1.1 billion in 2025 to $1.28 billion in 2026, according to Global Newswire. If feet are so gross, why do we spend so much money on them? And it's not just the women in the salons who are depleting their savings to care for their feet. In 2025, American men spent a whopping $33.27 billion on sneakers, making the shoe business one of the biggest markets in clothing industry. Designer sneakers have become a symbol of prestige and power. DJ Khaled owns over 10,000 pairs of sneakers, while Drake owns a pair of solid gold Jordans worth $2 million, making his feet worth their weight in gold. Why all the excess adornment, you ask? Because we secretly love our feet and recognize their inherent net worth. Finally, there is a group of people whom we like to classify in the dossier of strange, but there is no shame in appreciating our beautiful attributes. Foot fetishes are no longer disgraceful, but in fact the key ingredient in allowing our feet to be the honest moneymakers that they are. Beyond supporting us physically, they have the power to support us financially, if we use them correctly. There are over 49,000 monthly searches in North Carolina alone for feet pics. So, while the foot fetish industry is a niche market, it offers great rewards for beauty. Particularly valorized foot shapes can earn creators over $180,000 per year by selling photos and videos. And feetfinder.com boasts over 180 followers globally, confirming our obsession. I don't know about any of you, but that sounds like a lot easier than this whole school thing. Sounds to me like this little piggy went to market, this little piggy stayed home, this little piggy's gonna buy me my next bag, and this little piggy might get me some new clothes. In conclusion, our feet offer us a priceless support, no matter who we are, winning them the gold medal for the most underrated body part. They supply us with a foundation of stability and offer us balance. Despite their often negative perception, we spoil them in excessive spa treatments. Don't even get me started on the pedicures where the fish nibble at the dead skin on your feet. And we embellish them in fancy footwear. Finally, they are secret moneymakers that only the right kind of people appreciate. So, the next time you feel the need to cover your unsightly plantar warts, hide your calluses, and cover up your bunions, just relax. Let the dogs out and watch the magic happen. Thank you.